Something that I get asked a lot from clients is, do I include edits and revisions in the contract, or are they extra, or how that works and what's the process for that? For me, I include revisions and edits within the price. I sort of allow for that in the price that I quote, under the assumption that I'm not going to get it massively wrong. So I kind of have a little bit of faith in myself there. And the way I do it is so that you don't get those clients who decide to go from one idea to the other and just say that it's an edit or a revision. I put the limit of 20% in my contracts, which means that I will allow an edit or revisions up to 20% of the word count overall. So I don't do it a lot with books, because books have like a whole copy editing phase, and there's a whole process for that. So it's more for blog posts and, you know, opt-ins, freebies, stuff like that. When you're writing pieces like that, you want to make sure that you limit the revisions and the edits as much as possible by getting all of the information from the very beginning. You have full expectations with your clients, you discuss things, you ask questions as you go along if you're unsure, and that really sort of limits the amount of revisions that you need. But to add that protection, you add in your contract a set limit or word count so that your revisions don't go over it, and you don't get those very few, but some clients who will try and get you to write one piece, say that they don't like it, get you to revise it into basically a new piece, and then use both. So particularly on freelance websites and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you make it very clear in the beginning that you do revisions and you do edits and you include them. You also want to make sure that you include it in your price, because if you price really low and you're not counting on having to do any revisions or edits, writing is very subjective at the end of the day, and so you may find that you're doing an edit, even though it's a perfectly good piece of writing, it might not specifically fit that brand or that style. So you've got to make a few tweaks here or there, and that is where doing all the background work first, doing all the foundation work first, really stops from having to take up too much time afterwards. But that is how I handle revisions and edits. So if you have any questions about it, drop me a message in the comments below, or you can drop me a PM on Facebook, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!